evening before bedtime and after dinner, Lucifer really wanted to play outside. So he went to Enchanted and he said, "Enchanted, enchanted, enchanted, enchanted." "Yes, my love. What is it? What's wrong? What do you need?" "Nothing's wrong. I was just wondering, can I please play outside before my bedtime?" "Well, Lucifer, I don't know. It's a little too late. Please?" "Alright, just don't go over the fence or you will be punished big time because this is not the second time I caught you." "Alright. Promise me that you won't go over it." "I promise." "Okay." And Enchanted let him play outside for a few hours, since it was a summer night, so she wasn't too worried and hopefully he followed the rules. But knowing Lucifer, he wouldn't. And he went outside to play with his ball, and he was tossing it and catching it, and he was having fun. And then he started to kick it and started to throw it more, and he was having a lot of fun. Enchanted was observing through the window, and she thought everything was fine, so she left to go read her favorite book, not knowing that her husband was going to do something bad. But she trusted him, so she continued to read her book. And meanwhile, while she read, she said, "I hope he keeps his promise." And Lucifer kept that promise for a while, until his ball went over the fence, and he knew he wasn't supposed to leave the territory. He knew. But knowing the little devil and how sensitive he was and how protective of things he was, he went over it. And when he got over the fence, he got the ball. But when he grabbed the ball, he knew he was doing something wrong. And he tried to go over the fence again. But this time, he got over the fence perfectly fine. But this time, when he was going to go back in the house, Enchanted caught him. And she said, "Lucifer, morning star." "Yes?" "What do you think you were doing? You're lucky a roach didn't come after you. You're lucky. You're coming with me. You're getting punished." No. And Lucifer knew where they were going, because they passed his room and the playroom, and they were going upstairs to the spanking room. And Enchanted opened the door, and she closed the door behind her. And then she laid her husband down on the bed and removed his pants and underwear and bad boy. And this spanking lasted for about 10 minutes. And that was until his little bottom was all red. And she said, "Alright, go sit in the timeout corner. I am angry with you." "But Enchanted, I'm sorry." "No. Oh no, you're not putting your pants on. Go sit in the corner like that." "But go sit in the corner." "Okay." And Lucifer sat there for 5 minutes. No, actually 10 minutes, because he was in big trouble. And he was crying because his butt hurt. he cried and he cried and he cried because he could barely sit. But he knew what he did was really wrong, and he didn't listen. So he did deserve that punishment. And then a few hours later, timeout was over. And Enchanted picked him up, and she said, "Are you ready to be a good little king?" "Yes." "Okay. Come on, we have to put lotion on your butt." "Why?" "Because we have to. I don't want it to get infected." "Okay." And then she put lotion on his little booty, and then she gave him a bath and everything. And she said, "I'm sorry, my love, but I don't want to lose you. The reason I called you in was because there was a roach coming, and I didn't want you to get killed." "What are rogues?" "Well, I told you that before. They're evil dragons that will kill you. And I don't want you to get killed because I love you." "I know. If anything happened to you, I don't know what I would do, Lucifer." "I know. I'm sorry." "It's okay." "Well, I'm sorry too. I should have just put you in timeout like I mostly do, but this time I freaked out and took your punishment a little too far. I'm sorry, baby. Can you forgive me?" "Of course I can forgive you. I love you." "Oh, I love you too. And I forgive you too, sweetheart. I'm sorry. It's just you can't go over the fence. You're supposed to stay in the yard where I can see you." "I know, but I lost my ball." "You mean this ball?" "My ball. You found it." "Yes. Now come on, let's get out of the tub." And then she took him out of the tub and got him dressed in his little clean clothes and his little cute PJs that had duckies on them. And then she put socks on his little feet to keep him warm. And she wrapped him in a blanket and rocked him back and forth until finally he fell asleep. And she said, "Sweet dreams, my little one. I love you." The end.